28 years ago, Queen Elizabeth declared 1992 to be Annus Horribilis, which in Latin means horrible year. Just Google it. You'll see. It wasn't a good year for her. Well, 4 months into 2020, and I am declaring this to be my Annus Horribilis, my horrible year. Frankly, I think a lot of people feel the same way. In January, my father passed away after a battle with cancer. Soon after that, the coronavirus hit, the outbreak happened, it turned into a pandemic and turned the world inside out and upside down. And as if that wasn't enough, I just found out recently that my dog Roxy has a suspected brain tumor, which is causing her some extreme struggles. It's been an awful year on just so many fronts. And I'm a pretty positive guy, but I want to tell you all, it's okay to feel down or angry or sad when you're faced with so many challenges like we are right now. It's okay. We're all sharing in this anxiety and this uncertainty around the coronavirus, right? We're all forced to do things completely differently than we've done before. Some people have lost their jobs. Some people are being forced to work from home. What we knew to be normal 3 months ago feels like ancient history. I'm a university lecturer. I love being on campus. I love being around young people. They keep me young at heart, and I can't do that now, right? I love being in the classroom. I love educating and entertaining and inspiring people, but I can't be in the classroom doing that now. When I teach a class now, I feel like I'm in the opening sequence of a Brady Bunch show, but there are fewer smiling faces looking back at me. I've always taught everyone that there's definitely something positive in every day, and probably something positive in every experience. Even all of the difficult times that we have going on right now, there's something that you can look back on and take something positive out of it. There's some positive message or positive experience that you can take away, and I still believe that. Although this has been such a horrible year for me, I've watched my students completely pivot how they experience college. I've watched them kind of embrace this new technology. They keep moving forward. They're tuning into their classes from their childhood bedrooms or their kitchens or their basements, and they're making it work. I feel badly that they're losing out on some of the face-to-face college experience that so many people have had over the years, but I know also that when they look back on this, they'll realize they gained a lot of strength by sticking through all this and persevering with their coursework and finding new ways to socialize. When I think about my dad, I'm actually grateful for a few things as well. When he was ill and going through all his chemo treatments and trying to find a way through it all, I remember holding his hand at times when he was scared. I said I love you to him more times than I have ever said to him in his entire life up until that point. And although I really do miss him terribly, I really can say I have no regrets about my relationship with him, even up until the end. But then there's Roxy, my 13-year-old boxer dog who fought cancer all last year, going through chemo treatments herself. She was deemed remission. She was deemed to be in remission in December, but the cancer came back in January, and this time it seems to have affected her brain. It's been difficult to watch her try to maneuver her body because part of her body doesn't quite work right. Her brain doesn't quite communicate the same way as it did. She can't see out of one eye now, but I thought we would lose her soon, and it turns out I think she's kind of figured out her new normal. She's figured out how to move, how to walk. Even though it looks like she's moving drunkenly and awkwardly, she can get from point A to point B. And especially if point B is where the dog biscuits are in the cabinet. She can sit there and whine to us to let us know that they're there, which is amazing because she knows where the water bowl is and she knows how to get there and drink water. And she can awkwardly get herself into position to eat. I watch her and I realize she's got this strong will to live that's enviable in lots of people. I also, when I look at her, I realize she's covered with scars from previous surgeries for other tumors and other things that we've had to help her with in the past. And these scars are like the scars that all of us have. physical and emotional scars, things that we've been through. As humans, we have scars from past battles and past challenges. And if you're watching this video, the good news is you have survived everything that has given you a scar. You have survived everything that's been thrown at you. And you are trying to survive this period of time right now in your life with what's going on in the world and maybe what's going on inside of you. The Japanese have this art form called kintsugi. It's the art of repairing a broken piece of pottery with gold to fill the cracks. You see them in museums often. And they are considered beautiful because of their cracks, because of the nature of the cracks, because of the beauty of the gold lines that fill those cracks. They're considered beautiful because of the cracks, but not despite of the cracks. And that's really all of us right now. This current crisis, obviously, it's testing all of us. It's testing our strength of will, our relationships, even our will to survive. We're all being tested, and we will all break and we will all crack in a little way because of these difficult times. But we've all got these personal challenges to get through in this horrible year. But those struggles, as we get through them, as we fight through all this stuff that we have, those struggles and the memories of them become the gold filling in our own human kintsugi. My dad taught me never to waste a moment of time. He was always busy doing something. But as he struggled through his illness, I kept thinking of another Latin phrase, which is memento mori, which means remember death. Let's face it, we're all going to die. But are we going to live fully before that day? Are we really, truly going to do what we need to do to live fully each and every day? Roxy, my dog, has taught me that there's always some fight left in an old dog. And so all of us old dogs, we know that we've got fight left to get through this current crisis. The crisis right now is really highlighting how fragile everything is and how fragile many of us are. But every day we're surrounded by acts of kindness and selflessness that make us all smile and that warm our hearts even just for a little moment. And these positive, memorable events become the gold filling in our human kintsugi. This is the stuff that will make us stronger and better and closer. I want you all to hang in there because this too shall pass. Thank you.